Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the Escalations. And today we will be covering the Gladwyn Simulacrum Escalation set in Sapienza. So for level 1 we have one target, a gardener in the mansion area, and we have no restrictions on what we wear or how we kill him. So for this challenge, or for level 1, the only thing we're going to be doing is starting undercover as a gardener in the mansion. We don't need to bring anything with us, and we will get an accident kill. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to stop blending in, make our way down the stairs in front of us and along the embankment here, and there is our target, and he will eventually make his way over here and lean on the balcony, and at that point we can throw him off the edge, as long as Silvio Caruso and his goons are not in the immediate vicinity. Just be aware of them, because if they're going past at that point, one of the guards will probably spot you. So here comes our target now, and once he makes it to the balcony, we're going to creep up behind him and throw him off the edge. So the target dealt with. All that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and the easiest nearest exit is at the ruins. So we're just going to make our way past that camera there and then around to our right here to avoid the enforcer. And then we're going to continue on up and over the ruins and down the other side and to our awaiting boat. So there we go, that's a nice and easy level 1. So for level 2 we will have an extra target, but it's no biggie, we can take care of him no problem. So level 1 dealt with. There we go, silent assassin, not bad. So as I said, moving on to level 2, and we now have a second target also around the mansion area. He is one of the mansion guards, but he does isolate himself, so he's not a problem. So just like in the previous round, we are going to start as a gardener undercover in the mansion, and we don't need to bring anything with us for this level. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to do exactly what we did in level 1 to take care of our first target. So we are going to get ourselves in position, and I'm going to take this opportunity to say, if anyone has a contract that they want me to take care of, they can post the contract ID in the comments of any of the Hitman videos, and I will try and make videos on them. So once the target has arrived at the balcony, we can throw him over the edge, and once we have done that, we're going to make our way through Francesca's bedroom, and we're going to wait on the inner door here, and eventually our target, who is the patrolling guard by the kitchens, will make his way into the corridor beyond this door, and once he's finished leaning on the wall there, making sure that the building is standing, he will then turn around, giving us the opportunity to break cover, get up behind him, render him unconscious and break his neck. And we're going to take his body and hide him in the crate in Francesca's bedroom, just to be extra sure he isn't found. So that is essentially level 2 taken care of, and this time we're going to exit via the front. Once we're out of the bedroom area there, we want to hang an immediate left to avoid the camera. But from here on out it is plain sailing, and we're going to make our way to the VW Beetle exit out the front of the mansion. So there we go, that is level 2 taken care of. and also with a silent assassin rating. I have mentioned previously I do not like the escalations very much, and I'm not too bothered about not getting the silent assassin rating. So for level 3 we now have a third target, and our third target is the golf instructor Roberto Vargas. So again, no restrictions on what we wear or how we kill everybody. So for this one we are going to bring with us for the challenge some lethal poison, and we're going to start undercover in the kitchens. So right from the start of level 3 we will break our cover here and make our way out onto the patio beyond. We're going to make our way down to the little dining table area and up over the balcony here, and hug the wall along here into Francesca's bathroom, and we're going to exit through Francesca's bedroom out the other side. That's just to avoid a camera. Once we're out here we can approach the glass on the table, and we can add our lethal poison to the glass here, and eventually the golf instructor will come along, drink that, and he will promptly drop down dead. And then from there we can continue on with our other two targets who we have already managed to eliminate in the previous levels. So we're just waiting at a safe distance here for the golf instructor, who you can just see walking along the pool side there, and he's going to take a drink from the glass and not enjoy the experience. So target 1 taken care of. So from here we're going to make our way back into Francesca's room and wait by the door to the corridor, and we're going to take out the mansion guard target next. So once he's in the corridor and has his back to us, which is around about this point, we can exit from Francesca's room and break his neck. And once again I'm going to hide his body in the closet in Francesca's bedroom. So 2 targets down, 1 more to go. So we're going to make our way through Francesca's bedroom and back out into the garden area, and we're going to position ourselves down on the balcony. So it looks like we may have just missed our target, so we are going to have to wait for him a little while, but eventually he will make his way down here and we can then throw him off of the edge. Again, being aware that Caruso and his goons are not in the immediate vicinity. So with that taken care of, that is level 3 dealt with, and we are just going to take the exact same route we did for level 2 out of the facility or the mansion grounds and back out the front door and to the awaiting VW Beetle. So that is 3 levels down, 2 more to go. And for level 4 and 5 things will escalate slightly more, as we will need to change tactics once again. So as I was saying, for level 4 we have a slight escalation to come up, and that is we have a rapid elimination sort of complication. We have to kill all of our targets, or one after the other, within 30 seconds of each other. So we will need to replan our approach here. We will be starting in the kitchens as we did before, but we will be bringing with us a silenced pistol this time. So right from the start and off the bat, what we want to do is grab the rat poison that is on the counter just behind us, or just off to our right. And with that in hand, we are now going to make our way out and around to the back of the property where the pool is. We're going to go up and over this balcony and around and past the camera by hugging the wall there. We're going to approach the table by the pool, and we're going to add the rat poison to the glass on the table, or a bottle I believe it is. So with that taken care of, eventually the golf instructor will make his way over and drink from that bottle, and he will get sick, and he will make his way into Francesca's bathroom, which is just here, to be sick, and we will be waiting here for him. So I'm going to hug the door and subdue him from around the corner, or you can hide in the closet and wait for him to make his way to the toilet. So he has sampled the drink, he is making his way here. We are going to render him unconscious. It doesn't really matter if he sees you. We're going to leave him right there and make our way out to the door to the corridor, just in time for the guard here to have his back to us. And we can then render him unconscious. We're going to drag his body into the bathroom along with the golf instructor. So we have two of our targets in one location and unconscious, and they shouldn't be spotted by anyone in here. We're just going to move him away from the door. So now we're going to go for our third and final target, who is the gardener out by the golf area. And the reason we've knocked the other two out is because we can't really time all three kills around this guy. So it's easier to have the other two already unconscious before we attempt to take this guy out by throwing him over the balcony. Again, making sure that Caruso and his goons are not in the area. As soon as we've thrown him over the balcony, we must make our way back to Francesca's bathroom. And once in there, we can then pull out our silenced pistol and we can shoot the golf instructor and the guard in the head. And we've killed all three targets within 30 seconds of each other. So with that taken care of, all that's left to do now is to make good our escape. And again, we're going to retrace our steps the same we did in the previous levels to avoid the camera and any enforcers. And we're going to go out the main gate and to the awaiting VW Beetle. So 4 levels down and 1 more to go, and this level can be incredibly tricky depending on how you approach it. So there we go, 5 minutes flat, not too bad, and once again a silent assassin rating. So for level 5, there are now landmines placed all around the grounds of the mansion, that is. So the easiest way to get around them would be to have the disarm device, so that's what we're going to go for. So for this level of the challenge, we're going to be starting undercover as security in the mansion. We are going to be bringing with us our silenced pistol once again, and just in case we're going to bring a lockpick because we may need to get into a safe or two. So right from the start and off the bat, we aren't going to move, and the reason being that Francesca is up here having a phone call and she has an enforcer bodyguard with her, so we are kind of stuck here until he leaves, and he's not going to leave until he's finished his cigarette. So once he's made his way past us, we can then vacate our seat. And we're going to make our way around to the iron stairs where there is a window to a security room. We're going to duck down and hug the underneath of that window. And we are going to subdue the guard inside. Now this guard is an enforcer, so if he's at the window when you approach, you may have to wait him out to move away before getting in position, waiting for him to approach the window, subduing him through the window, and then hiding his body quickly in the crate provided. So now we have access to the security room, and in here we will find some rat poison, and we're going to take out the surveillance system so we don't have to worry about avoiding cameras anymore. And on the wall we have a safe which we will use our lockpick on, and in the safe we will find the mine disarm device. So with that taken care of, we don't have to worry about mines anymore, as long as we've got this device in our hand. So we're going to now make our way back down to the ground floor, and we're going to make our way directly to Rocco's apartment. And the reason for that being is we need a change of outfit, and it is the easiest one to get. It is the furthest away from us, essentially, but it is unguarded, so to speak. So once we're into Rocco's apartment and we have the waiter's outfit on, we can then retrace our steps back into the mansion once again, and we are now going to go and poison the golf instructor's glass with the rat poison that we've collected. Just remember, you must have the disable device in your hands when running around the grounds here. So we're just going to add the poison to the glass there, make sure we have our device in hand, and we're going to make our way into the bathroom of Francesca. And again, we're just going to wait right here now for the golf instructor to make his way over to the glass. He will then get sick and then make his way to us right here. And here he comes now. So we can then subdue him from around the corner, render him unconscious. We're going to leave his body there and make our way out into the bedroom, where in the corridor beyond we should find the guard with his back to us. So we can then render him unconscious, and if we can stop hugging the walls and grab his body, there we go, we can drag him into the bathroom along with the golf instructor. So we have two targets now safely tucked up in one location, and just like before in the previous level, all that's left for us to do now is to make our way back to the garden area and push the gardener over the balcony. And just remember, always have the disable device in your hands. So we made it here in plenty of time. Unfortunately for this run, Caruso and his guards are in the vicinity, so as you can see, so it's best not to push your target. So we're going to have to wait for him to go through his routine again before we throw him over the balcony. And we now have 30 seconds to take out our second two targets. So we're going to make our way back to Francesca's bathroom and pull out our silence pistol. There are no mines inside the buildings, so we're all right to have our gun out. We'll take out the golf instructor and the guard. There we go. So we are going to reselect the mine detector, or the mine disabler, and we can now run straight for the exit out the front of the mansion. So straight down the stairs and around to our awaiting car. So there we go, that is the Gladwyn, whatever it was called, I can't remember the name now. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.